Oh! Oh no no! 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 Ooh. Oh god! Hull damage. Yeah, I'm sure my hull's damaged. Oh god.
It's time to get magical.
Hello and welcome all. This is Nuclear Unicorn here. We are back for some Dredge. Now let's hit some new game. This is a game that I've seen blow up everywhere, and so now let's see what it's about. I've heard so many good things about it, so I gotta play and check it out. I'm gonna still be recording some Resident Evil, but like this game just kind of took the internet by storm, so I'm kind of just seeing what's going on with it. You fisherman's tale. Ooh, go on. The sea be rough today. Ooh. Ah, something's up. Why would it crash if there's the lighthouse that's working? Okay. Port town. The morning light fills your eyes as you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at the handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Great Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rock along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was helplessly damaged. Your boat was helplessly damaged. But I've had a few of the locals move more things to one of the old vessels. We'll catch you up later on discussing more details. I'll let you get out there and catch some fish, see if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Pursuit ahead. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep in on you. Undock. Move forward. Okay, hold on. I gotta move the stream tab is like right in the wrong spot. So let me move that real quick. Manage stream. No. Top. Okay, because I'm in the top center. I just need to move it to the top right. There we go. Apologies. There we go. Well, this is a Y. Okay, so this is my. Looks like this is my staff cabin pursuit. Ooh, okay, okay, so this is Devil Spine. Okay, so this is the map. Encyclopedia, pursuits. Catch fish of the day. Met the mayor of the Great Town Mayor who sent me out to catch some fish and find my bearings. Seems nice enough. Wanted me to be back before nightfall, though. Said something about fog, bit dramatic. Managed to catch as many fish as I can, then head back. Okay, so basically just go out, catch some fish. I'm guessing these little bubble things are, yeah, those look like the fishing spots. So I'm guessing I'm gonna hop over them, and then how do I fish? Oh, X. Start fishing. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. So then, oh, okay. So I see. Okay. Oh. I start fishing. Okay. Fishing. Okay, okay, so that looks like to be, so this looks like kind of the fishing area. Looks like some area out there too. You don't have the right equipment. Okay, so I don't have the right equipment. So I need to get coastal fish only. Interesting. Okay. Start fishing. Don't know what happens if I miss one, so I'm not going to worry about that quite. Ooh, okay, so I gotta... Oh. I'm streaming right now for a Dredge, so... Streaming right now for Dredge. Yeah. 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 Streaming. I'm streaming. I'm playing, which is... I gotta be like that. Looks really interesting. Got a quick one. Adjust the height. Oh, that's the height. Okay. Oh, that's just... Move to a fishing spot and press A to start. Oh, yeah. I'm like already going through the tutorial before. Like, the time only advances when you move when you're moving fishing. What'd you say, love? I'm not in a party. Oh, I have a blue mackerel. Did I accidentally put that somewhere? Okay. Okay, so the time just automatically goes when I'm fishing, right? The mayor was very specific about getting back before nighttime, but it looks like I'm just gonna finish this fishing spot for the day, and then actually I should get back now because it looked like, well, that's the last bit of space I have. Okay. Select your light by holding and toggle. Thanks. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the light off. So it seems like it's nighttime, so I should get back in and get in there. I don't like that eyeball that's showing some stuff going on right now. Let's oh, okay. Oh, you just gotta hold A to dock automatically. You step on the dock at Great Morrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, you should discuss the matter of your boat. Yeah, as I mentioned, well, because you end up on this island because you crash into the rocks nearby. Yeah, straight up. Would you give me a drink, please? Okay. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat is too badly damaged to be repaired. However, it is more than happy to sell you the old replacement. Yours to own. I understand this may not be the necessary findings to hand, so we can consider it a loan, but we'll make it easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your failed sales will go toward paying it off. A small amount of interest will go toward improving town. To recap, you'll need to sell fish at the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Yeah. Yep. Okay, off you go then. Sell those fish while you're still fresh. Okay, so then I want to go to the fishmongers. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. Because Austin had a piece of pizza. The familiar smell of the fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter.
You're the new fishman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast.
What happened to the other one?
He takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not life for everyone. Anyways, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are worth more, too. For towns on the other islands may pay you differently. But while you still got a debt outstanding here, I suggest you work to pay off first. So let's see what you got.
Sell. Selling everything. You don't need any of this. Sell. Okay, debt adjustment. Okay, how much do I owe in debt? Oh, there's storage too. Dope. Oh, there's damage? I don't have any damage. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, there's a sell all fish button. I'm an idiot. I didn't even see the sell fish. There you are. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work! I have no doubt you will be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found down by the docks. I'm pretty sure someone like you can make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Develop a new equipment would be... Okay, oh. So I need to keep that on me. Interesting. Okay. So let's go ahead and place that in like spots. Like, okay. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned they might be able to make some sense of modifying your ship. You should pay them a visit. Shipwright. As you walk to the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fishman. I can make improvements to your... I can't... There's an achievement. I can't read it. I can make improvements to your... I'm assuming boat. To your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not the business of doing favors around here. Payments are up front. Everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take any damage in rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up for you, mostly. She shrugs and gestures to the hull, currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around on bigger equipment to install, but... I would like to get a better fishing rod. Catch is shallow. Okay, so what is the one I have? Okay, so these are the things that I can do. Okay. So okay. This gives me coastal. Okay, so coastal. Can I can sell, but let me make sure I can buy first. Oh, it's 150. Oh god, I have to move the thing again because that's. Oh, I have 120. Okay. Which means if I sell, I would have enough. Could buy another engine, some better nets, or some better lights. I think getting a better fishing rod would be the ideal thing. Because like, that's just better. Yeah, so let's just get a better fishing rod right first. I think that's going to be the best, what does this do? Oh god, why did I mess up that? Okay, no. What is that? I'm gonna put, okay, put that in my storage. Okay. Okay, I didn't need to do that, but let's go ahead and sell X. Yeah, let's sell that. Because now, okay, so she now gets that, so I could, okay, so let's buy the new one, put you there. Okay. Ship loan repayment, $28.70 remaining. Okay, so I'm actually pretty rest. I'm gonna rest and get to the morning. Undock. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get some fishing going. Let's get out there and get something out of it. Okay, so now I can do shallow. Which I'm assuming will give me more money than the coastal. So we should probably start. Oh, what's that? A fluid buddy serves as a safe passage to instructs obscure things. It might. Okay, brief. Okay, so let's go ahead and. Okay, yeah, I can. So I can shallow here because it's shallow, so I can fish here. Ooh, flounder. Start fishing. Bam, bam. Bam. Okay, another flounder. Okay, I want to make sure I put these in locations that I can still access certain spots of fish. Okay. Do that. Okay, so there's like this opens up out here. But I don't feel like I'm going to be able to fish out there, so I probably should fish over here. Okay, wait, what does it say? I don't have disturbed water. You don't have the right equipment for the spot. What equipment? What do I need? It's fine. We'll just come here. Oh, it's, okay. So that X is saying like I can't do that one, huh? We're getting to the middle of the day. Ooh, there's a message in a bottle right there. Come on, let me. I'm curious, so I'm gonna come over here and grab this real quick. Ooh, interesting to see what's out there, but the water looks kind of deep. 20th of. Okay, so that looks like a log. I probably should read that when I get a moment. Let me come over here though and. Go back over here, but I guess because it doesn't look like it's allowing me to go do much. I need to get faster because like, it seems like it's taking too much time to fish here. Okay, I can fish here then. Oh, God. Oh, I see. on. If I do this, will that improve? No. Hmm. We can probably make it work. Okay, well we gotta go back anyways. It's time. It's getting to the night time. I know what's going on at night, but I don't want to chance it. At least not yet. So let's kind of just play by ear so far. Shipmonger. Oh, I had a special order come through for a customer. If you can't fulfill it, I'll pay you above the normal price. They ask for 1 gold flounder and 1 gray arrow. Just bring them to me if you have them. Well, you'll need to have the rod that can handle a shot of water and fish oils. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. Do you have the fish for the order? Yes, I do. Just leave them. Okay. Oh. And the fish wraps have fish a handsome money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. Any order? Okay. You got another order here. It just says a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fish these squids these days. They only feed at night. And well, you know that at night it's like these around here. Good luck. Okay. Well, I saw that. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. How much money do I have going? What do I have here? Cabin. Pursuits. 2 arrow squid and 1 black grouper. Messages. When there's mentioned about a morning of the 2nd day of the honeymoon, our first day proper. Today we're sailing around this island and inlets at the black of Great Morrow. I love the rocks here. The layers, good colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in the shallows. By now he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of on the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to be performed correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he was preparing a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the blanket half unhidden under stuff, a blanket up front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. This is this gives me a book of like so the squid and some of these other things can only be caught at night. Okay. Okay, so he said they can only be caught at night. So let me check this. Look, okay. He said he'll pay you for filling the order. Deliver 1 flounder. Okay, I need 2 squid. They only bite at night. 2 squid and 1 black grouper. So squid and a black grouper, huh? Let's undock. See what's going on at night, huh? So 2 squids, black grouper, huh? Okay, oh, I can't. Ooh, I do not like how I cannot see that well during this. Is that fish right here? I literally cannot see a thing. Increase panic. Wait, exposure to fog and other things increase your panic. Bright lights and other things will decrease. Oh wait. I can't fish there either. Ooh. I don't know where I'm going. I think near here I could fish. that to me. Okay, let's a black growth, huh? Okay, so that's one of the things. Oh, that's one of the things I need right there. I'm sure these probably sell for that's depleted. So now I just look for squid. Something slithers into your cargo hold. On cargo hold. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's that? Condition. Okay, short. Okay, infected. Yeah, toss it out. Yeah. The hell. Ooh, that looks really good. I'll make all the room for these that I can. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay, okay. Why does it have that, like, eye thing? Interesting. Suspicious yet? No. Okay. I need to keep upgrading, like, I need to definitely upgrade my, like, engines, because my engines are kind of crap right now. What is this? Cabin. Encyclopedia, huh? Okay. I don't need to worry about that as much. So it looks like my panic level is up there. I guess the more my panic is, I guess the worse things start to appear in the world is what I'm guessing. I'm not sure, but a hunched woman approaches you from the steps on the lighthouse. She stops me this way from you, looks at you in concerned visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. There's nothing here for likes of you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back to the path that leads to the light. Alright. Shipmonger. You got the, do you got any fish for that order? Yes. Okay, whatever you have, just leave it here. Okay. I have this, I need 2 squids. I don't have the squid, but I do have... Alright, come back when you have everything now, the regular business. I can sell those... Ooh, that did really good. And I had to pay $16 on my... Ah, $1. Like, a little... I just need anything at this point. Oh, the mayor. Mayor! Hey, there's a person I want to hope to see. Will you be sailing out east toward Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dockkeeper there for me, please? Yeah, sure. I can do that. Mayor has the hands a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and the map if you get lost. Okay, so he says he wants me to go to the east, huh? East. So, oh, just like across the way, huh? Yeah, I can do that. And the eye thing is freaking me out. Panic level. I just need some rest. You see? Interesting. Okay, well, let me come over here. I think this is the one he said I could do. Dock worker. Not a delivery. Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding you from the view. Yep, nice and fresh. That'll do nicely. I'll pay you, I suppose. He hands you over some money. 25. I'll give you a book a few weeks back, but I didn't make such sense to me. You'll certainly out here have it. Pulls a crumpled book from the back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it when you're out in the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know you'll only can be... well... trader here. What do you have? Oh, a brightly little shop is packed with antiques and shelves full of jewelry and the other baubles. An old man peers at you, silver spectacles. Hello, is that? No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. Sorry, getting a drink. I speculate specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase anything, special trinkets you happen to have. If you got anything nice for you today, perhaps. I don't have anything, but okay, good to know. Oh, okay, undock. Let's go back to the other one, huh? Okay, so during the day, it looks like my panic will go down. It looks like my panic is going down a little bit. What is this? Cabin. Select it as active whip to pass the time. Okay, I can't read it. Finally, cabin. Oh. I don't know if that'll do for me once it's fully read, but does it just keep going up as I'm going? Oh, it does. Okay, cool. So you just have to keep a book on you, and as you go and pass the time, it'll pop up. Okay, I can't fish it. Okay, so I need to get like some better stuff. I need to get a better engine. So what I'm gonna do is come here, go to the shop, and then get a better engine. Okay, so cargo. Okay, so first off, these are I do need a better light. How much do I have? I have $230 on me, huh? Where's the overboard, huh? Okay, okay, you know what? Let's do it, cause like I feel like that's gonna be good to have that. Oh, actually, also, let me see. Rest, wake up. So I need to undock. Okay. So it looks like my fear meter's gone, but walk around Loudhorn makes your presence known. Get close look at identifying space shots. Okay. Why would I want to make my presence known for what? Okay, well, I mean, the light looks better, but okay, fish here. Nope. I need squid. I need squid. Are there any squid amongst these things? I don't know. Am I out of fishing spots? Like, do I have to start like searching other fishing spots around here? I would hate. Okay, what? I need to get like fishing nets, I think, for that. Okay. This is coastal stuff. Yeah, I can't do that yet. I have to go to the shallows. Why is that the color it is? So why is that little boat out there? Why is that boat out there? What is it doing? Oh, nope, that's not a boat. Imagination. No, I'm just gonna park it for the night. Because I did not find anything done for that yet. I don't know whose this is, but I'm going to just go ahead and rest until the morning. Okay, undock. Okay, don't know what's going on, but or even where I'm at, to be honest. Okay, oh, I'm already over here. I had no idea, to be honest. Problem is, like, I don't have what I need to fish anywhere that's, like, not... Because, like, there's shallows, and... This is, like, coastal right here. I need to keep going towards shallows. I need to get a better fishing rod as soon as possible. You don't have. Oh wait. Oh, you need the coastal one too for coastal. Oh, that's not good. How much money do I have? $53. Oof. So I can only. So I made it where I only can like do the shallows. I need each pole to do each one. That's why I was like, man, it really feels like I can't do anything because I wasn't supposed to get rid of that fishing pole. I was supposed to add it. Okay. Well, I'm going to fish, go sell my fish, and then go re-buy that pole back. Please be where I can fish. Nope. Oh, God. Everything won't let me fish at it. I don't know what I'm supposed, if I can't fish anywhere, what am I supposed to do? Guess I just head back for now. Yeah, so you want to have multiple fishing poles, that way you can increase what you can fish at. Oops. Well, now I know. That was dumb of me. So, I gotta go to each and every one of these and see if there's anything I can fish at, because I gotta bring in some money. Nope. God, I don't want to have to fish at night, but I might need to because there's nothing else I can do. Fine. This is fine. Shallow. Okay, I can do that. I don't like that little thing, but so these are the shallows. I can fish here. So let me. Okay, so I'm gonna get as many of these as I can, and then go. Oh, I need to increase. Okay, well, I need to get going anyways. I need to go to where I can do it in the shallows and anything else I need. So, yeah, okay, because I need to get coastal. That's dumb. But I need to go out and fish at night because I need the 2 squids. Check the check cabin for bonuses. 10% chance to not fish stock when to not reduce fish stocks when catching. Okay. Oh, cool. So that's I just get that. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Let's do that. Fishmonger. Mayor walks quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood and with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities, and the old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk about you soon. Keep up the good work. We'll glad to have chosen to be here. Well, first things first. Oh, you wanted to get a bit more out of your engine, so I'll take a look at your house. He pulls up a book and from a toolbox nearby hands it to you with a few new pages struck in grease. Okay. I need... Okay, I need to get my coastal pole back. Yeah, I'm gonna put you here. Thank you. Gosh, I never sold that to begin with. Okay, thank you. Right off, what's that? Oh, it's dry. We can significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. Well, a decent lumber stuff. Okay. Lumber, metal scraps. Okay. Plenty of decent materials on the coast for various shipwrecks like this. I'm sure you'll find a way to get them. Materials aligned with upgrades will be stored. Don't worry if you don't have half of it. Oh, okay. So this. Oh, perfect. It's an upgrade system. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, now I need to undock because as much as I would like to not have to go out at night right now, I'm going to get a choice. Oh, hold on. And the cabin. So let's make that active. Yep, okay. This is what I need. Okay, A brood squid. Special. Hold on. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a jelly sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside. A brood squid. I don't. That music didn't sound good either. Oh, well. Fishing. Okay. Well, that's all I needed. So let's go back. Oh, and there's a sparkly over here. It's a sparkly. Well, house towers above. All creatures human otherwise would have their brittle bodies broken into 4 feet. Structure of us. House towers above. Okay, that unnecessary but cool. Okay. Cabin. Pursuits. Hold on. Show the fishmonger. I should talk to my fishmonger. He might know more about it. Okay. Grotesque fish. Okay. Encyclopedia. Brooding. Okay, so that's a special kind of squid. Okay. The fishmonger. Wait, fish order? Yes. Okay, just leave whatever. Okay, so place that. Let's go over here. This one where I didn't see. Okay, I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. But me to talk to you about a new business venture considered crab pots. I got one. Okay, I got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could fix the ship, right? Yeah. I'll put it there. The ability unlocked. Deploy a crab pot. Don't forget where you put it. Okay, you should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it at sea anywhere. Then come back a day or two and check on it. You got a customer after a fiddle crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. What is it today? You have grotesque fish. Well, okay, you had the grotesque fish. He grins, raising his fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, shuddering breath. Ah, now that's some sort of specimen to liven up the day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side its stomach, and a small shape can be seen inside the bulging scales. He slices the fish open from its stomach and he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it around the counter. It says, it's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you the thing and I'll pay for the fish too, of course. Okay, what's this? Once a beautiful handkerchief drawn inside a grotesque fish patterned with a delicate crimson thread. I'll put this in my storage. Okay, so let's pay for all my... I'll give you all the fish. I have $173 now. A man is looking at you through the cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know what he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head over that way into the bay. Cut south. I have business proposed that you want to hear. I'll be waiting. Let's go ahead and rest for now. Get the crap. Kind of like make it to where I'm not like losing my mind. Okay, so I need to buy another. I need to buy another engine like that. That just needs to happen. Yeah, okay. So I can't really do much more than what I've done to my boat already, but I will say one thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and undock. He said cut south. Okay, he said I'm gonna deploy that. Okay. He said go south. He said cut south. I think over there is where he said to. So let's get going. Oh yeah, I'm moving much faster now. That's so much better. Let's get going. Yeah, like I'm making hella tracks now. And saving a lot of time too, which is nice. So I think this is what he said to go to, right here, cut south. The ruined mansion. You don't have the handkerchief with you. You don't have the handkerchief with you. The man seems to interest you. Okay, oh, I do have the handkerchief. Storage. The map. Pursuits. Cargo. Yes, I do have a handkerchief actually, so... Cargo. Yeah. So, there we go. The man stands in front of the doorway, watches you approach. He holds a notebook in one hand, a bound in crimson and silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things, arts and artifacts, treasure and truth. The curious and the occupied proceed inside. Then you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried inside items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I'll outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost wrecks, and I reward you in ways beyond all imaginations. You need not give up on your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours from your vessel to make it necessary alterations. What do you say? I accept. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The wrecks look are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. I would encourage you to ask around the town about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Okay. Doc. Interesting. Okay, so what does he say? So, cabin, pursuits. Okay, so that's done. So, the lost wrecks. One common... Okay, so crabs. Look at the crabs. Okay, let's get going. Making some goddamn tracks now. Let's start fishing here. Boop, boop, boop. Stop there. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, boop, boop. I like these ones because these ones stack a lot easier because of the way they shape. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. Okay. I think it's a good time for me to hurry up and haul back. Let's go around town instead, see if anybody knows if there's anything I need. Yeah, like the engine upgrade was super necessary. Probably the thing I should worry about, one of the most things I should like, really get going is because like that looks good. Okay, so nothing yet. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, there's two different people to talk to. First things first, let's go talk to the guy selling all of our fish. We now have $160 about. Okay. The builder. You approach a woman sitting outside the dock, staring out the sea. She turns to you. What is it like out there? I didn't read what I said. Oh, it's got to be damn sight. Better than this bloody town. I think I need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? We should always keep moving forward, moving along. Not so bad here. She gazes out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you could help me move? I mean, really move? There's an island I've heard about, Steelport, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point where you have anything. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have it. I'll pay you when the job's done. Okay. Lighthouse Keeper. What? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Great Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from the patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there that deep. If you are looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. Okay. Cabin. Pursuits. Okay, so need lumber and scrap. Searching for some relics. Map. To the Morrow, she said, which is south. And she said it was at night. The Black Morrow was at night, so there's a glow. I said it was at night. Oh, is at night. Ooh. Ooh. Where's this go from? Ugh. Okay. Ooh, I don't like how that's moving out there. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see the glow she's talking about. Ship is out there. Ooh, what was that? Oh, I don't like the eyes around me. Oh, that's, I don't know what that is, but I don't like that. You can, please get off me now, that'd be great. I don't know, suddenly it's turned from a fun game to a horror game. Hold on, I'm gonna look at some real quick one. First off, we had a slight accident yesterday in the shallows at the back rigged Morrow and Rock. Seemingly, we had no instruct the front of the boat. It did not prevent the hull, but it jostled us around. A few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, some of which were some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes on the boat's renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the step incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Is it superstition? Encyclopedia. Okay, hold on. Pursuit. So, search for the relics. Okay, they checked the shipwreck. Okay, she said. Okay, so the lady said that at the, like you said, like at the Black Marrows. So I'm in the right spot. She said something about glowing spots at night to go check. Oh, yep. Let me tell you, now look inside. Bag of doubloons. Bolt, switch parts. Little scrap. What is that? Bolt of cloth. I don't like the sounds I'm hearing. Oh! Moving. Do not stop. Okay, hold on. Checked for bonuses. What's the bonuses? Improves, engine provides 5% more move speed than listed. Okay. Go. Okay. I don't even know where I'm at. Fish. Where are we? Where am I? No, where? I need to go north. I don't. She said so. Oh, birds attacking me. Move on. Move on. Ouch. I back myself. Oh, you birds! It's off. No. Don't take my stuff. Leave. It's off. Really just took my salmon? Assholes? Yeah, I need to go sleep and get, like, my sanity back. The Blackstone Isles. And then, yeah, I need to go and, back to town now because apparently I'm having some hallucinogenic effects from being up too late. So you don't miss sleep. Sleep is vital. A growing boy. So I need to go. There's the lighthouse. I see it. Okay, I see the lighthouse. I need to move. I got really far during the night, so I couldn't see where we're going. I hear a lot of noises I don't like. I'd like to turn the light on. It's going to do something. Oh, was in my hole. Can I not? Do I not have storage? Can I not put things in storage? Maybe I can. I have to get back to town to do it. I may have to dock to put things into storage. That's probably what it is. Looks like my eyeball's calming down again. Guess being out during the day in the bright light probably makes all my things calm down. What's that? It's doing there's a little like frilly dance over this stuff right here. Okay, let's yep, that's what I was waiting for. Let's go ahead and head into town. I know. Let's just get back to town for a second. I need to go pick up my crabs. In a second. That's the glow, I'm guessing. Yeah, that looks like the glow. Fish longer. Okay, sell all of those. Okay, I'm gonna put these in my storage. Yeah, there we go, okay. I'm guessing that glow that I'm seeing right back there, that's probably what I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, crab, yeah, let's put you probably, God, this thing is just really big. I'm gonna leave you right there, I'll come back and check you later, but even though, yeah, I know my craziness is probably gonna go skyrocketing. There's that light right back here that I think I need to check out. That's the light, I'm pretty sure she's discussing. Oh God, that's right there, huh? Oh, I see. I'm guessing that boat is not a boat. They don't look like no boat. I'm guessing it's something bad. Oh, what's back here sparkling? Oh! Pile of debris can be cleared with some explosives. Alright. Oh! Oh no no! 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 Oh god. Hull damage. Yeah, I'm sure my hull's damaged. Oh god. Okay, where's the light though? The giant scary light that like I'm supposed to check out. Out here. Right back here. Is this it? Oh, one. A big key. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, my hull got damaged. Ooh, it got damaged a lot. Yeah, encyclopedia, yeah, whatever. Like, fuck that. Okay, start reading the rods. Okay, start reading this book. Ouch. It's like I severely damaged everything I had, so I need to go right back and. Yeah, because I got one of the keys. Well, it looks like something there too. Yes. Oh God. No. That's cool. There was some source of something there, but that's fucking gone and dandy. Come on. What's this? Got a bridge. Okay, put that there. That sounds like a kookaburra. Weird. This could be metal scrap, but okay, oh, so if your hull is damaged, you might lose some. Okay, I can't. I need to go to the other guy. First things first, I need to go get my hull repaired. Okay, so down, up. Okay, there we go. Okay, that should be everything I need from her. Okay. Oh God, it's fucking nothing. Okay, hold on. Okay, my house that way. Go that way. Gusto. Okay, go that way as fast as possible. Go, 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 go. Ooh, shit. No, don't get creepy. Don't get all creepy. Oh God. I could be fucked. So much damage previously. Ooh, okay, hurry up before my craziness gets too big and then like this. Oh, there's that thing. Ooh! Heard they like that shit. Just back to town. Okay, okay. Ow. Okay. Shipwright. Well, it's gonna be dinged up. I can repair it for you if you'd like. Yeah, repair $60. Yeah, whatever it costs, I don't care. I have $220 right now. That's a small price to pay. I don't have the ability to. Okay, what's the dry dock? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I need. Oh, okay, you can store the things you need into this. Okay, but okay, so you can just generally store them as you get them. But I need these to go help that one girl. And after that, I'm okay. So my storage one. Okay, that away. that away, that away, that away. And actually, I have some cloth. I do have cloth, so I can go into that. And go across the way and give. Okay, so dry docks. Yeah. Okay, so let's. Okay, so let's. What was this? Modifies 2 cargo spaces to also hold rods. Modifies 4 spaces to also hold nets. Modifies 2 cargo spaces to also hold engines. Modifies 1 to also hold lights. So cloth can only go toward one of these things. Let's just put it here. I don't care. Just put it there. And then okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and rest. Let's go ahead and rest. Let's just go put all of our stuff other places. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the first things first. The girl. Okay, so let's go drop off the key to the guy because that's taking up a giant function of my hole right now. Like, this stuff is like the biggest. Like that key is so significantly large. Then when we go, then from there I need to go talk to the girl and see where she wants her stuff again. So, go talk to him, give him the key. Okay. Okay, so collector's house. Well, I got something to show me. We hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as God. The achievements popping up. I can't read until the achievement goes away. As he holds it, the shape of the key, the teeth, the head, he somehow seems changed, smaller. Has it always been that way? Is that all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces were looking for you further than I anticipated, much further than I suspected. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turned a few pages of the book and muttered something in low in his breath. A burst of light fills your vision, and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried the debris to the southeast, toward Gale Cliffs. May make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map when you begin your search. Anything else? No. I'll hold off on talking to you quite. Okay. Panic. Wait, hold on. Adds speed to your engines, but increases panic and engine heat. Select it with. Okay, so I can now increase my speed if need be. Cabin. So my map. So he wants me to. So all these marked locations are the places I need to go. Gale Cliffs. He said southeast. Gale Cliffs. Gotcha. Cool. Okay. Cool. Okay, first things first, I'm gonna go over here and just drop off all wood. Let's grab that real quick while we're here. I need to get as much of the debris as I can out for myself. Yeah, because now I need to start throwing in all that lumber to get all my stuff I need done. I don't know what that growl was, but I'm not. It was like a growl that shook my controller. I'm not about that life. Okay, let's go ahead and sell these things. Okay, so now what? Okay, so now let's go ahead and a grieving father. Okay, real quick before I talk to the grieving father, let's go to my cabin and check my pursuits first. Okay. Okay. Asked if you would help bring the metal to Steel Point, a island to the north, so they could build a house there. Okay. I'm sure I can dress that. Okay. So to the north is where I need to go. Let's talk to a grieving father. Hello, is everything okay? You know shipwrecks around here? Well, yes. You see, my only son lost at sea 8 years ago. He's still out there somewhere. In one of those wrecks all along the cold, dark water, this man clearly trying to hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I'd be able to feel more at peace if his memories were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I had to recognize it anywhere. If there was a chance you could find out, I'd be dead. Anything I can help with? Okay. So... Hold on. My storage. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put these in my cargo, and I'm gonna go to let's go to the north. Where's the north? Yeah, this way. Let's go. So hold on, let's go, and then so hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, so hold on, let me go map, right? She said to the north. Right? On some islands that she wanted to go to her home. Where on the north? She didn't specify, did she? She just said to the north, right? Okay, so... I'm going... oh god, I now realize the error of my ways where she's like, oh, go to the north. I'm like, okay, like, that's a problem. Oh, I need to relax. My panic is going up too much. Oh, there we go. Okay, so saved Cytosaur Eyes. What happened? Watch up here. It must have been 2 weeks ago. We are now in rough seas and hitting the outside. I thought a crew would come and pursue it. I bet you just should first pass it. Did you look for, did the boys send you a note for me? No. Oh well, I'm sure they're out there looking anyways. Can you give me the little marrow? Yes. Oh. Okay, oh god, something amazing here. Oh god, discard. I just got some wood. I'm not really straight out here, man. The Castaway cleanse the board. Okay. Little marrow, right? You said Little Marrow, so straight south, back the way I came. Oh, okay. God, we're gonna go full steam ahead, straight that way. Oh God. Don't think about it, just keep going for it. Well, we'll pick the... Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll drop this guy off. Unsuspected journey. We're going to go and... Oh, God. I'm, like, going forward, but, like, sometimes when I'm looking at going forward, it's, like, putting me the wrong direction. Okay, so he said Little Marrow, right? Which one is Little Marrow? It's on my left. He wants to go to this town right here. Yeah, okay, he wants to go to this town right here. Ugh. Oh, sweet rank smell of civilization. I wish I could never miss it. He turns to you for someone who has just saved. He seems gloomy. I've not so much on me, as you can imagine, but I feel like he isn't worth much anymore. At least perhaps he'd be worth something to you. He removes a signet ring. Okay, thank you, sir. All in better horizons forever and farewell. Okay, well, let me go ahead and just... I'm gonna put this in storage. Shiver sooner than the brother. Such a symbol is sure to bring good luck to captain that cold threat. Good luck? Huh. $90. The signet. I'm gonna hold on to that. That seems like, I don't know if that's like... Anyways, oh, research. Oh! Oh my god, you can research and... Flexible fish pool now available in stores. Oh my god, where it's now does both, so you can save the money. Oh, if you do this one, it goes up even... Okay, yeah, hold on. Oh, you can research better stuff. Oh, and you get that one where you do like you can get like all of them. Oh my god, I'm supposed to be researching these. Oh my god, I could have been doing this entire time. All right, so let's go ahead and rest, and then I'm going to pause, and that's where I will save and quit. We'll get. Thank you guys all for what's going on. We'll get right back into the thicket of it. Actually, whilst I'm on the Unix, let's go Imperial for feet and that's probably better things. As always, guys, I'll catch you guys all in the next episode, and remember, stay magical. See you guys.
It's time to get magical.